Hey, it's Pete. I'm going to get into a couple more Pinnacle 92 packs. I was going to be done for the night, but when I saw this pack, totally forgot to mention there's an interesting story about Ruben Sierra in Rickey Henderson's biography, Rickey, written by Howard Bryant, where he mentioned Ruben Sierra coming over to the A's to replace Jose Canseco, who nobody could stand. And Ruben Sierra was a five-tool player, could do everything, was just incredible, just a physical specimen. But he tried to live up to Ruben Sierra's physical prowess, which was, who knows if it was entirely pharmaceutical. That, I mean, we all know Jose was on steroids and he was oddly proud of it. But Ruben Sierra tried to become the home run hitter that Jose Canseco was, and it kind of ruined his swing, ruined his productivity, and the team ended up struggling because they didn't have Ruben Sierra playing the role of Ruben Sierra. He was trying to play the role that they talked about in Moneyball of replacing Jason Giambi with, three guys rather than they should have been replacing the run production rather than the man. And kind of funny that the A's went through that once before with Jose Canseco. At least once before. I'm sure they went through it with Rickey leaving a couple times, 3 times at least. As today was the passing of Rickey Henderson. Huge loss to baseball. He was the greatest ever. Little tongue in cheek, but really kind of was. He did something no one else could come close to. Everyone's trying to hit home runs, and he stole bases forever at an incredible pace. So we've got Don Mattingly, great player, not in the Hall of Fame. Great fielder, not quite as great as Keith Hernandez in that regard, but still a great fielder. One of the Rickey stories is he was playing the Yankees, and there was a ground out to short. Rickey was on second, and the ball was thrown to Don Mattingly, and Rickey bolted and willed himself to the plate. There were no bobbles, no bad throws, and he scored from second on a ground out to short with Don Mattingly still making a throw to home. And Hall of Famer Tom Glavine, part of the three-headed monster of the Braves, all Hall of Famers, and kind of gets thought of as like the third best, but still one of the greatest left-handed starting pitchers of all time. J.J. Johnson, Red Sox, first rounder. No clue who he is. That looks like a little Oral on the course. Yeah, Oral Hershiser, famous golfer. No Rick Rhoden, but oh, I like these. That looks like Jack McDowell throwing a split finger. Oral deserves. Go on to the winner's circle. Jeff Branson, Bobby Jones, one of the is he one of the? No, he wasn't, but he was around. And then they had another Bobby Jones when the Mets had their 4 great pitching prospects that didn't seem to pan out, but really over their careers, Isringhausen and Paul Wilson had great careers, and I think another guy had a pretty good career too. Don Robinson, just getting out there and pitching. Jeff Blauser, I remember this card. Always liked it. I liked the Braves back then. Hey, Hall of Famer Jack Morris on the Blue Jays. This guy just like, look at that. 91 Twins, 92 Blue Jays. It's going from super team to super team. Charlie Hayes played in a World Series too, caught a final out for the Yankees to win a World Series. And the father of Keeper Hayes. Always say his name wrong, even though I watch him every day. Eric King. Carlos Quintana. What? Joe Orsulak. That looks like a breezy golf swing. Just kind of having a nice time out there. Ron Darling. This is funny. He looks downright youthful, but this is after his Mets days. He'd already been around. Just a baby face, I guess. Holy smokes. All right, Willie Randolph. Great baseball man, around forever. Played a lot in New York. Yankee, Met. I believe he also went to the A's. Oh, Brewers also. Coached for the Yankees. May have probably coached for the Mets also. Hall of Famer Rick Sutcliffe. Think so. He's one of those guys where I'm like, who? I know the name. Greg Caderet. All right, next pack. All right, there have been got a pack of half doubles. No, that was an issue with 92 Topps. Oddly, a issue with 92 Pinnacle. Hopefully, I didn't get another. Where's my sticker? No, wait, these aren't sticker cards. Damn it. That's the Fleers. Oh yeah. Oh man, I love this next one. Scott Bankhead. But this is really fun. Randy Johnson as a photographer, and after he retired, he just followed Rush around with his camera. That's awesome. Is that Tom Candiotti? Tom Candiotti with his knuckler. That's nice. There have been some good grips. Good grips on those cards. Like the Vulcan change with a guy I've never heard of. Jose Melendez. He's not taking any of your shit. Look at that. Pedro Estacio. He is pretty good. Pretty good. Jesse Barfield. Okay, here is one of those guys. I think he's like 300 home runs, 300 steals. Reggie Sanders, 92 rookie prospect. Played for a ton of teams, but he did it all. He did it. He was really good. Played for every team in the league. There you go. 1 home run, 1 steal. Went on for 300. One of the few guys in MLB history to do that. More than half the people that did it were either in the Hall of Fame or had some sketchy stuff going on. Some PEDs or other issues. Roger McDowell. Billy Hatcher. Lonnie Smith. Look at that face. Scott Scudder. Pete Incaviglia. Just look up his college numbers. It's bonkers. He went straight to the majors right after. Never had a great rookie year. 30 home runs, never matched that. Loved to strike out, hit home runs. But his junior year in college before the draft, over 40 home runs in 70 games. Just insane. Probably shouldn't go. No. Don't do that to them. Kevin Reamer. Don't know him. Thompson looks like he's grounding out to third. Chris Nabholz, a nice Expos jersey. Don't know him that well. And Scott Luce. Where's that ball going? That did not get into play. I'll tell you that. It's either in the catcher's glove or in the dugout. Well, you really can't beat Randy Johnson with a camera. Okie dokie, that'll do it. Bye-bye.